is going on YouTube? Hope you guys are doing fantastic today. I haven't done a tier list for like a month and a half. So we're going to update the prior tier list since not too much has changed and most of the gods are at least in the same kind of ish area. But we're going to update it, kind of give you guys a little rundown of where gods are hanging. Who's the best? Let me know in the comments below who you guys think is the best before you even watch the video. Let's see if you guys know what you're talking about. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Should we start from bottom or top? We'll start from bottom because I feel like it's easiest. See if anyone's actually moved. RDO, still a terrible support. Player and solo. Same problems that she always has, except new patch. Serb, very slight buffs, but I think it's enough to consider him higher than the RDOs of the world. So we're going to move Serb up to the C tier, and we're going to put him on the end so I don't forget that I've already marked him. Cthulhu, keeping here. Yorm, keeping here. Kumba, we're keeping here. All the same problems that they've always had. If you want to move Cthulhu up a little bit, sure, go right ahead. He's just not a great support in the current meta. But Kuzumbo. We'll do it. We'll do it right now. The best support, Kuzumbo. I'm going to keep saying it until you guys make Kuzumbo the most winningest support. Literally, he does too much damage. He's unkillable. He has a good laning phase. He scales well into the late game. He can build nearly any relic. Build it with Blink, please. Do not build no Blink Kuzumbo. You're going to win the game. Please play Kuzumbo, win with Kuzumbo, get Kuzumbo nerfed so I can stop talking about Kuzumbo. Kuzumbo best support. Shiva F tier. We'll move Xingqian up. I think I've hated on him a little bit too much. I think he's better than this tier. I wouldn't mind having him on my team. I think he just plays super awkwardly compared to other supports. So maybe that's where the hatred comes from, but C tier still. Sobek not moving. And then none of these mages or assassins are moving except Baron. We'll move Baron up to B tier. Baron's a really good counter pick. I said last time, if he's into Emoji, he's like an A tier. If he's into Emoji, he's still an A tier. But into most of these gods, I actually think he plays pretty well. We're going to keep him at B tier now. But if he's against him in Emoji, move him up to A tier, S tier. Fine with me. Another one that I think Bacchus, I might have underrated a little bit. He hasn't gotten too much love in terms of direct buffs to him. But I think he's just a really good support right now. And I think if you are playing support, you're trying to climb the ranked ladders, Bacchus is a very, very good support to be playing. Next up, Kabrakan. Keeping him in B tier. Too many weaknesses, too many downsides. I think he's still very easy, but I wouldn't move him outside of the B tier. Fafnir, another one. Fafnir now lasts 60 seconds in the ult. And just for that fact alone, we're moving him up to A tier. I don't think it really changes him that much at all. However, you guys are like spamming in the comments and in my Twitch. You're like, Fafnir feels so good now. I'm perma-dragon. Yeah, you're perma-dragon. It's good. You're perma-dragon. But did it really change much from 60 to 40 seconds? Not really. Not really. He still is very good. That 20 seconds rarely ever matters. For you guys, since you guys like the change, we'll put him in A tier. Ganesh. You know, Mario, clip this part out. We'll move him up to A tier. I think he has a lot of good counter matchups. His ult is very strong right now. The builds right now are really good for him. He's got a good laning phase. Yeah, you can end the clip here now. We'll get rid of that part. Geb, keeping him in B. Kepri, keeping in B. Herc, keeping in B. Horus, I think we'll move Horus up. I know you guys also really like Horus, and you win a lot with Horus, and I'm going to value that a little bit. Horus, we're going to move to A tier. He's got a dominant laning phase. He scales okay. His problem is kind of the same as supports that relying on their teammate, where the teammates have to be kind of paying attention to you. If you're diving in and then trying to turn around to 3 and your mid laner sprinting back to your Phoenix, that's not too helpful. So you're a little reliant on your teammates, also with your ult. But I still think with how good his laning phase is, I'm fine sticking him in A. Ares, keeping in A. I think Ares is in a very good spot. Athena, same thing, very good spot. Atlas, same thing, very good spot. Sylvanas, same thing, very good spot. All these, very good laning phases. They scale at least okay into the late game, and I think that they're, for the most part, pretty easy to play. Obviously, you have to hit Ares chains, you have to hit Sylvanas pulls, but I think if you are playing them and you're comfortable enough to play them, you should be comfortable enough to hit some of the pulls or the chains. And we're actually going to move Ymir down here. Ymir's going to be in the B tier. I think his kit just doesn't do enough. The biggest problem that used to pick him was the wall, and then they nerfed the wall. He still has a very good laning phase. He doesn't scale all too well. His ult is still fine, a good secure. I think I would just rather have most of these supports on my team over Ymir. And then the S tier, Maui, we're going to move down to A tier. I think he's still good, but I think he just has the downside in ranked where teammates just don't really use his stuff that well. And you could also just be whipping ults and just nailing everyone. But if your teammates like aren't paying attention, you're going to be looking kind of useless. His peel's also all not that great, and I think you have to be able to peel a little bit in ranked, or you have to do a little bit more damage, and I don't think he really has that damage. So we'll put Maui in A tier. We're going to move down every single mage support. We're going to move Nox down to B tier, Aphra down to B tier, and we'll keep Hell in A tier. I think she's still good. Actually, no, we're going to move her down to B tier too. She's a B tier character. I just have no reason to keep her in a higher tier. I think she gets anti-healed too easily. She has a really good landing phase still. She doesn't scale that great anymore, but it's not terrible. I think her biggest downsides are in ranked also. Your teammates need to be kind of grouped on you with both of these characters. And let's be honest, put your hand up if 90% of the time your teammate's not grouped on you because either one, you're running it down and you're trying to get into their base for some reason, or two, your teammates are just playing like your ranked teammates and they're just not even paying attention to you. Hell, we'll keep in B. Aphra will keep in B. Honestly, I might even move Nox down to C. Nox just does not feel good right now. Yeah, we'll put Nox in C. You're just so reliant on your combo. If you're not hitting it or playing super aggressive and giving your team a lead, you don't really play all that well. So yeah, we'll stick Nox in C tier. And then lastly, Terra. What do you guys think? Up, down, sideways? Let's move her sideways. She's still an S tier character. I think she has all the strengths of nearly whatever you want from a support. She has engage, she has damage, she has peel, she has CC, she has healing, she has objectives, she has a sticking potential, she has an ability to build nearly any relic. She can dive, she can peel, she can split push, she can auto attack, she can, yeah. I got no, that's about all. She does just everything very, very well. When you come down to like min-max her and like using your walls well and using the placement of your 3s and your 2s and ulting at a correct time or knowing not when to ult and when to hold it, when to dash in, when to hold dash. Obviously, she has a lot of intricacies, and to get her in to be like a true S tier character, you should know the ins and outs at least a little bit, but I still think she just does everything you want from a support. I would 100% recommend getting games onto Terra, learning Terra. I think she's not going to be getting nerfed because she doesn't win a lot. So keep in mind that this is also the 10.7 patch, which came out literally 2 days ago, so there's not that many games to go off of, but I mean, Kepri's rocking a 58% win rate. I have him in B, so maybe I can move him up. Geb, 54%. Another backline support that you're just kind of letting your team carry you. Same with Khepri. Ymir, surprisingly, 54%. Terra is also really high, surprisingly. So maybe I'm correct on my assumption, or incorrect in my assumption that Terra... Oh, she just went up to 0.85. That was crazy. Good timing. Maybe I'm incorrect that she is a little bit difficult to play and she's not going to be getting nerfed. But she's still a very good character. Ganesh, Bacchus, Ares, Atlas, all right in this area. All very good characters. Again, SmiteMaster.com if you guys are curious on these stats. This is all ranks. If we do like Diamond and above, Khepri, Yem, Ymir, Sylv, RDO, Cthulhu, bunch of Guardians. The unfortunate thing with this is it's Guardian. I guess I could do Guardian support and maybe it clears it up a little bit more. Serb has actually got a 55% win rate. Maybe Serb needs to go up a little bit. But this is what I think. This is what I would be playing in your guys' ranked games if you want to win. Rock the Kuzenbo, rock the Terra, learn them both. They're both sick. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys again next time. I was going to say tomorrow, like the Twitch outro, but it's not the same. See you guys.